Hello my friends, I'm back. This is Minecraft, this is Quantus, this is on the ftog'ians server, and today, oh my goodness, we got a day in store for us. First thing first, we're going to check out what's been done. But today is Chisel and Bits. I have been chiseling and bitsing like an absolute menace. There's not a lot's been done here. I've just dug out this back wall. This is extending, that's getting removed. This has got to be brought in to fit with that. So that's going to be a project a little bit down the line because I've got too many projects on it. They've got. So we're going to run over here. Sheep on a hill. Observer. We'll get a bit closer. And as we get closer, this, my friends, is what our water wheel has ended up like. So if you remember last episode, I says I'm going away and I'm going to fancy it up a little bit. I've still got to repeat that on the opposite side and put a little bit more green inside there, but bar that, this is good. Now you may notice there's a bit of a change over here. I've landscaped. I was fed up with the mess. It was all over the shop. I had to bring some kind of normality to it. Plus I got a building going in there that's going to fill this up. I have a nice garden landscaped area over here. We're going to make something fancy, special, put it in there. Finally I've got a place for my flower. Oh, forgot to mention the drain pipe. So we are going to finish this at a later date. I'm going to bring you guys back in and we're going to do a bit more of the extra chisel and bits exterior work. Some of the fine stuff to make the details and stuff. But that'll be in a later episode. But if you notice, we have running water. On top of the drain pipe, there's a channel of water running all the way through. If you look at the side where I've left it open. So if someone happens to fly past on their broomstick, Grok Duck Farmer. Toddy the body. They'll be able to see the water on top. So let's get inside the house. I want to show you where I roughly am. Welcome to the games room. So this is where we're going to be working today. You remember the interior? It was plain, it was dull, it was horrible. Well, we've had a little change and a little mess. Windows. We're going for this kind of design on the window. That's going to be the scoreboard for the snooker table. But what happened is I had a creeper come in and it's blew half of this up once. Blew all the wall out, blew all that out. I'd framed that off, got it ready to go. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a couple of things on camera, chisel and bits wise. We're going to make this room look from what it is here to finish completion. It's a lot of work to do. I'm going to be busy for a good few hours. So I'm going to cut in and cut out when I do certain things. This is going to be the bar. No snooker room's complete without the bar. This is the dartboard, by the way. But I have to move it onto this wall now. Can I move it in one foul swoop is the question. Hopefully, yes. Oh, job's good. Pop that so. Put a dartboard on that end. That's absolutely perfect. No, is that going to take off just... No, it's going to take off the back as well. We're going to get our bits. And we're going to start this off. So I've got a couple of bit bags. This one here is just water. Do you know what? We're going to need those. We're not going to need water this time. We're going to need wood. So we're going to get that out the hot bar. That out the hot bar. That definitely can go out the hot bar. That one. That can go. And that can go. We're going to need the green. Possibly the red, the grey. Let's go in this one. What have we got? Oh, we're going to need a purple. I don't know why we're going to need a purple. I just feel like we need a purple. So the bar's futuristic. This is the kind of look I'm going for. Where's that purple? Oh, it's violet. I'm sorry. We have violet. Let's get rid of those for a minute. We're going to go into these and we're going to crouch and we're going to use our scroll wheel to check what we need. So we need same material. So I'm going to pop that on there like so. There like so. Around there. We've got to put another piece in the back, but it'll work. And I quite like that. Maybe build up, oh, we're not going to be able to do it because it's chiseling bits, so the idea for a little light in the floor has gone. But let's just... we've got to do out here as well. So from here we can see everything. Jock's barn. That needs to go. It has to go. That's the opinion I'm at the moment. It's just blocking my view. I've gone, whoa, let's just jump, oh, quick. I've got a nice view from here there. Grok's house is over there. If I turn my render view up, I will be able to see it pretty easily. Oh, dear me. That's the one to the creeper accident. Shut up. Oi. So we're going to eat this and we'll get started. And now to start the chiseling bits. First things first, we're on the connected materials. We're going to take one block away. No. We've got to level that out. We're going to get some wood on the hotbar. For the minute, we're not going to need that. We're not going to need that. If we eat one more apple, we should be good to go. Get this party started. So we don't need anything else. We're looking for this one. And what we're going to do, we're going to go to drawn region. Slip it down. And I'm going to go and show you outside in a minute because they've done quite a lot of work to the outside. Oh, just down that way. It's got to be 2. That should be spot on. Yes, it is. Then what we're going to do, we're going to just fill this back in. Like so. And it's like the dado all the way around the wall. Just take that off. Pop the end piece in there like so. And there we have it. That's another part. So this part is coming in nicely. Next thing on the plan. So all this is a grey or the black, but it looks grey to me. I've put it into the wall. This here is a placeholder. We have to run over here quick. There's more white. The apples can go. Flip them out. So we now have white. I had to use a gold just so I knew what I was going to go with. But as it's a chalkboard, I might have to extend this one. Let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 5th one, 1, 2, 3. Now that's perfect. So what we're going to do, we're going to take that line out there. And we're going to go straight down. Pop that in there like that. So then you can have either person score on either side. So it's looking as it should. Next thing on the agenda is we're going to build a bit of frame. So we're going to stroll straight down. We don't want that one, we want the other one. We want this one. So by getting blocks on different angles gives you different perspectives of the blocks when you lay them down. Let's just quickly plop that down like so. Bring that one across. No, wait. Hey, there you go. We do exactly the same here. I'm trying to do this without using a block of dirt. Usually I'd have a block of dirt jumping up and down. I'm trying to do this as quick and calm as possible. So we're going to grab this gold piece for a second. We're not exactly going to be using that purple for a bit. And our gold piece here, we're going to take that out there, we're going to put a gold piece. And we're going to take that out there, and we're going to put a gold piece. Then exactly on the opposite side, we're going to do exactly the same thing. Gold piece, up to the top, another gold piece. So why, you ask? Well, let's show you again. And then we're going to come down here with another piece, bring that like so, and come on the side here, down to the bottom, do the same again, up to the top, one more time, down to the bottom. And then what we're going to do, we're going to go onto the side, if I can remember which height I've done it at. So we're going to use this, we're going to go straight across, and we're going to go, and we're going to take that piece out there, and we're going to go straight down, and we're going to take that piece out there. And what we're going to do, we're going to put another gold piece in, and that just looks like a hinge. So we're just looking at tiny little details that are going to perk this build up a little bit. Put that there like so, put that there like so. And if you remember, that one was 5 and this side's got to be 4. So we're going to go down to the bottom. That's 2, 3, and 4. Step back. We've now got a closable. I'm quite happy with that. What I'm going to do on the bottom now, in metal, is we're going to bring out this a little bit. I think we're going to bring it out like so. Hopefully I can take that out, take that out, take that out. So this is where we get the problem. The height restrictions, because we're going to go through the floor. So what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to take this block out here, drop into its space, go underneath, bring it out one, bring that out one, take that off. Like that. It's looking good. We've still got our white on us, yes we have. We put a piece of chalk in there so people can write on the wall and they can't lose it. So even the smallest bit of detail we've gone to. I would like to put a blue piece in for the, do you know what? So I'm going to put a bit of water in. I know it's water, you know it's water, but it does just look like a bit of chalk. So we've got a piece of chalk for there, a piece of chalk for the cues. The cues are going to be hard to do, to be honest. They're not going to look like, they're going to be Minecraft cues, they're going to be square. Hopefully the days are coming, because I want to go and show you something. But there's our first little, do you know what? That needs one more. But it didn't need water. Oh dear me. I'm going to bring that back down here. So yeah, this is looking as this is going to look, but there's also some pièce de résistances I'm going to be putting in off camera. Some of this I'm going to show you, but some of this is going to take me an absolute age to do. What, we on single bits? So we're going to go to connected material. We're going to take that off. We're going to put that on. Take that off. Put that on. Take it off. Hey, come on. Stop messing me around. That's good. So this is also going to help, because this is my way round. Oh God, God, yes. So we can't quite reach it. I'm definitely not putting wood down. Switch that wood out for a bit of dirt, because as you can guess, most of this has took place with quite a lot of dirt. Get back to our sandstone. So to be fair, right, this was just an off chance I picked this. I'm well happy with the sandstone. Oh, come on. Oh, we're out. Oh dear, dear, dear. Not to worry. Just make sure we've got a chisel, have I? Yes. I know I've got one on me, but we may need a spare. Just pop that there for a minute. We're not going to need that white for a few seconds. We're going to go in here. I definitely had some. Well, I'm going to cut out because I'm going to have... Oh, yeah, here we go. We've got some. No need. No need. I'll bang a load of this down. We're going to go to same material. I'm going to click other lot. Here we go. So now we're going to click that out of there like so. Click that back into there like so. And away we go. Don't take too long. It's more of an inconvenience than anything else. Just pop that in like so. Yep, there we go. I'm quite happy with that. Let's get this dirt. I'm going to like make a little bridge over. If we're going to work at height, we may as well do it comfortably without overreaching. Safety first. So pop that size in there like so. Put that in there. I think I've gone one over the top. There you go. So I'm going to have to do more when I take these pieces of dirt away. But to be honest, I'm well happy with how that's looking. Let's just jump over here and have a quick observation. So yeah, once that's been removed, the rest of that ceiling's been done. That's looking amazing. I'm going to do exactly the same thing over here. I'm going to remove that. I'm just going to remove them first now. We're not going to mess around. Once we've got this to there, that's a 1. Pop it in, fill it up. That's it. Oh, I'm well happy. This is coming on just as I wanted it. I'm tempted to put some of this on the outside as well at the moment, but I've done all that green work. It can't happen. But for future builds, I'm definitely going to be using this again. I absolutely love how it turns out. Come on. Connect. Connect. Yep, there we go. Connect. Bang this side in. And away we are. Yep. We are going to need to hop up a little bit. So quickly flip back to that. Take that off, pop that in. We're on a roll today, we've got some speed going. Remove that, remove that. Here we are. Gain that. A little bit more. Take these last pieces out. Oh, I can't quite reach it. Just move over. Do you know what? I'm not overstretching. I'm just going to pop up a little higher. Let's go back to our piece. Remove, remove. Finally remove. Bang these in. Oh, that's got to go. I'm going to have to bring that one out one. And put that in there. Job's good. I'm well happy with this. While I'm here, I'm going to put some scaffolding up while we talk. I'm going to have to come up onto the top of this very shortly and do some work, so just quickly get the scaffolding in. So yeah, I haven't flown, so all this has been done freehand with a lot of dirt everywhere. That should do. So see, there's lots to be done. There's window frames to go in here and all sorts, so that's it. Oh, scratch. I've got a shovel on me. No, I haven't. I haven't got it. It's a shame. That dirt's due to come out. We'll just take a bit of dirt for the good of it. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to break it, but still. So we're going to have a few spots appear once this comes. I'm not too fussed. I'll do that off camera, repair all this, get this all down. I'm going to go away, do that, and when I come back, all this dirt should have been gone. I'm going to be able to take on the next project. But before we go, oh, so much on today's agenda. Oh, that wasn't the plan. Oh, we'll take the old-fashioned way in. This has got to be finished and brought to standard. I want to know where these portals come from. It's got to go. It's just positioned smack bang in the middle of my path. Not a clue. Starting from the side. But yeah, Mr. Creeper. I've been hard at work with the water. I do wish that creeper wasn't there. Swim up, swim. Can it follow me? Yes, you can. But as you notice, we're going to do this quick before he comes. I've been hard at work on the water source. All this is being sculpted down. It's still work in progress. It's going to take me ages. Individual blocks. I'm drawing them and I'm using them, but all this has got to be hand sculpted. Like so. So it's going to take me an absolute age to do. I'm not going to complain because I'm really enjoying how the thing's starting to look. So there's a lot of projects going on, but that one is near enough completion. By the end of today, tomorrow at the latest, I'm going to have that to a level where that's done. Next project, I'm going to be doing a bit more on the tree. The water is not going to be done for a few weeks because it's going to take weeks. We've got a new building over there to go up, and we've got a building down there to go up. Down there is going to be storage. Over there, it's going to be a little factory. We might as well make a little factory because very soon we've got another era open and there's going to be more. There's going to be more stuff we can do. This light is finally going to get used. That light was made for the snooker table day one. Day one or day two. I knew I was going to be doing it. Just didn't know where I was going to be doing it. Anyway, from me to you, I'll catch you in a few minutes. Finally, we're back. You don't even want to know how long that has been. I'm talking some serious hours. Are you ready? This is what I've got to. So, here's the outside. Come in. First thing on the agenda, we made a little footstool for taking your shoes off. A little coat stand. Yeah, you know what I mean. You might want to hang your coat up. A little bit of a foot wipe here. So we're not totally finished. We are going to finish this off. First thing I've done is a little bit of abstract art for Grok. I thought, hey, he might come and visit one day. So I've done a little bit of art for him. But that's not all I've done. Let's just take a quick look. Got a little chest room. As you can see, our light has finally come into position. That's been there since day one. Now it has a place. We have our bar. Put a drink off whenever we feel like it. Might want a bit of lime. Just chop the lime up. Bit of ice from the ice bucket. Bit of cupboards. Storage. And you know what? We might get a little peckish over here. We might want a bit of food. So we have got ourselves a little oven. Nothing spectacular. We could do hot dogs, burgers. Just the kind of food that you need. And so the snooker table's starting to come on. Pockets. I've sided this off a little bit. I know where I'm going. We've now got rest, cue, balls, this, and Batman. This is a new thing I've thrown in. ftog'ians. I thought, well, if I'm going to be abstract with the art for Grok, I'm going to be abstract with the art for ftog'ians. So, threw them a little picture, just threw it in there. What we're doing now, we've got the scoreboard. We've got to do a few things. So, I've got so much junk on me. It is absolutely ridiculous. These chisel and bits. Once you start getting one, you get absolute millions of them. We're going to go and we're going to get, I think that's the one we need. We're going to need that. We're going to need that. We're not going to need that for a moment. I'm going to just pop this in here, pop this in here. And as we can't get actual light in, we're just going to make makeshift lighting. We're just going to give the effect. The actual lighting I'm hiding under that carpet. And I'm also hiding some under this mat on the bar. Not finished with that, that's going to be brought in a little bit more. But for now, that's where that's at. Back to where we're at. And all we're going to do here is we're just going to do quick like that. Like that. Block that off. Come right, wait. Stuck on a chest. Like that, like that. Bring that and that. Nothing too special, but that just gives it a light effect. Stand back from the distance, yeah, it works for me. I'm going to do one above the dartboard. We're also doing a bigger one above the snooker table. So this thing, it's pretty easy, it's pretty simple what I'm doing with this. I'm just clicking down, removing that one. Going to the next one. On the next corner, put it underneath, pop on either side, if it lets me. Come on, play the game. We're going to go to drawn region, and from the drawn region we're going to go from there, we're going to go straight to there, so it instantly builds it for us. It saves us loads of time. We're going to do this here, here, take that out, do the same thing again, straight down to there, straight down to the end, onto there, done. And this is literally all I'm going to have to do on here, is just keep going round and round until we get it down to about this level. So I'm letting you know more or less where I am with this. We're going to forget that for a minute. You know where we're going at. Next thing on the agenda, I'm making cues. So with the cues, we're just going to use a bit of this dark oak. A bit of dark oak. Bring it up to the level. That's one too high. Let's go back for the white. So we're using this white for a little effect. It's like a break in the cue. Go straight down, and then we're going to go to a very light material. You can change the cue how you like. Cues can be however you feel like making them. I've seen them in all sorts of colours, so I'm just rolling with this because in my experience this is similar to what a cue that I've used and seen look like. But I have used a black graphite cue which was quite nice, but hey, that's how the cues are going in. So I probably could have put another one in here, or maybe make another rest. But for now, that's where we're at that. So if you can see on this what I'm doing here, we're getting this done because the first half went on a little bit longer than I wanted it to. So we've got the lip, we're bringing it down. Next thing on the agenda, we're going to go to this. We're going to go to same materials, connected materials, that one will do. I'm going to just bring that down. I'm going to try and get one side out so I can show you where it's at. We're going to remove that, take that back one more. Is that enough, do you think? Probably one more again. That's the one. Let's look from the side. So that's sort of what we want. Quickly, what have I got? Yeah, I've got a block. Put that there, throw that out. We don't want you, go away. And put that there. How much room have we got? None, really, to speak about. Let's go from the distance. So it's looking rather flush to me, so that works nice. I'm going to go and get the grey. And what we're going to do, we're going to put that in there. We're going to change back to a single bit. And we're going to just take a couple of these out. In fact, We're not going to go single bit. We're going to do drawn region. Makes it a little bit faster. So we can take that out like so. Take that out like so. And in there, we're going to do this. No, not that. Wrong colour. That. We're just going to do that. All the way along. I could have drawn it in, but I was quite happy with how it goes. Have I got red on me? No, I haven't. Is red in there? Yes, it is. So for now, we're just going to lose that. It's going to get red. Pop a red in there. And a red in there. And a red in there. And in between the red, we're going to put a white as a spare white. You never know. Let's just pop back in here 2 seconds. What have we got? We can have a spare yellow. We're running out of room. Yeah, bucket. We do not need you. For now, that can go there and that can go there. So we've got the yellow. And we're just going to place a yellow there. We're now going to have to take the next line back, like that out. Go back in with the black. Box that off. Box that off. Here we go. Last thing on the agenda, we're going to grab the glass. So this is just chisel and bits glass. You put it through your colour block crafter with glass in your inventory and the dye you want to use. You break it down, you put your block down and you crack it with your chisel. But once you've done it, you've got coloured glass, which is a nice addition, I think. It helps. Is that right? No, it doesn't seem to be working. Do you know why? What is it? We didn't use the right one. I thought it was a bit dark. Oh dear. Well, these things happen. Just pop that there. Yeah, there we go. So on the side now, we've got a place where the balls drop. So once they're pocketed, they collect there. Down the end here, we're going to do exactly the same thing. So we're just going to get this. I'm going to line it straight across to that one. Come on, don't mess me around. So they're like so. Pop that there. I'm having a bit of lag at the minute, sorry about that. So this one, we're just going to split it down the middle. We're not going to have multiple, so we're just going to probably go there. Ish. Maybe a little bit further over this way. Trial and error this is. Whoa. Bit too far. Well, done the same again, a little bit too far. So there's one more. They should even it out. No, it just doesn't look right to me. I should really count it, but I'm not going to. Do you know what? I got a plan. We're going to go to there. We're going to take that off there because that shouldn't be there. And we're going to go to there. That wasn't what I wanted to do, but hey ho. There we go. We're going to get our what? Wait, we've got it. Click onto it. Connected materials. Bang that in there. Bang that in there. Is that looking good? No, no it's not. We're going to inset it one. No, that looks better. Next, we're going to grab this. And we're going to go back to the drawn material. So there's drawn. So we're going to bring, come on, we're going to remove all of this for the time being. Get rid of it. First thing we're going to do, is that looking good? So we're going to take that back one, place that in. No, that's good there. Bring that across. And go back to connector materials. In fact, yeah, that works for me. I can work on that side at a later time. In the middle here, about here, wrong block. I'm going to go in like that, change it out, not a single bit. We need drawn region, so it's down, straight across. I'm going to do the same on this side. Then what we're going to do, we're going to go here. I'm going to open this up a little bit. Probably going to go one more. Probably for the best. Just keep hollowing it out just a little bit. If you need to take a piece of dirt out, drop down, there you go. Don't go too low. It's just not our day. It's just not our day. But I would have to go down there to do the bottom. So I'm going to pull that out. We're against the corner, and we're going to do. We don't want glass. We don't want glass. We actually want this dark steak. So we still got glass in there. That's not good. Put it out like so. That looks good to me. Click through here. Click through, drop down. I'm going to remove these like so. We're getting somewhere. Finally, we are getting somewhere. The end result on this, I can't wait. It's took so long, but it's a labour of love. And I've just got no room to put, oh wow. Green glass block, you have got a use. We just need to take this bit off. Remove the next one. Yep, that's good to me. Just taking this rod back. So if I go quiet, I'm concentrating, I'm trying to get the spot to where I need it to. Just getting the last little details in. Nope. That's good enough for me. So people won't see here, but you never know. There's always somebody that might just want to have a look. So what this is a little catching area. Just going to bring this round. Bring that round. Plop it to there. I'm just going to put a red there. That was hard. It was very touchy for a few seconds. But as you can see, it's come on. In here I think I put them. So we're going to grab these for a sec. That glass can go in there, we're not going to need it. So we're going to put that corner piece there. I'm happy with that. So now you can see what I'm going to be doing. The next episode, I'm going to show you the finished product. I'm going to just finish off all the little details now, build the gas, the shade. I'm going to get this done ASAP. New projects to start. The next project, I'm going to let you wait and see. But from me to you, take it easy, look after yourself, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good one.